Here.
How do you not know what you're eating? What the fuck?
It's a surprise.
Alright. Yep. Bye. Alright. Justin, go ahead and here, I got you. I'll move you over.
Thank you.
Yep.
And what is up, Squid Squad,
Alright.
Squid Gaming 75 here. It is Friday afternoon. Hope you're having well. Hope you're doing well. Hope your horses are neighing and all the good stuff. We got a nice little twist on today's gameplay. Apex 1v1 tournament brought to you by Prodigy E-sports. Be sure to check them out. Give them follow. Links down below in the description, which I don't have any links yet because I got to go get the links. But we'll take care of that in just a moment. And we have our first match of the day. What do we have?
We have Redemption versus Haas. If you hit right on your bumper, soon as this screen goes away, you'll be able to see who all is participating in today's event.
Mint.
Apparently I am only streaming to Twitch.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Alright, the countdown clock has started. Let's see what these two gentlemen are gonna pick.
Haas is on the Octane, no surprise there. Octane's become a fan favorite amongst players now these days in Apex Legends.
Octane
And we have
versus
Redemption.
Bangalore.
Ooh.
Solid Bangalore pick. You gotta love that speed boost.
You do. You gotta love the smoke against the aim assist. Aim assist gets taken away by the smoke.
Well, we know Prodigy Redemption here is on what, PC? Is that correct?
That is correct.
And Haas is running on what, Xbox now?
Very interesting, okay.
PlayStation, I think.
Oh, PlayStation.
PlayStation fans, put your hands up.
Aim assist.
So, if you hit, I believe it is, it would be whatever B is on the PlayStation controller. That brings up the health bar, and if you hit whatever A is, should bring up the highlights. So you should be able to see the player silhouette.
Ah, okay.
Move this over here.
Haas stim into the middle. Wants to get an early jump here, it looks like.
Yeah, it was a wingman versus wingman. Okay.
Yeah. Redemption playing a little cagey right now. Lost the high ground.
Oh. Seems to be
Shows
trying
where
to.
he's at.
He's trying to work
Let's have
those.
some wall hacks.
He's
He's
wall.
got some nice sound there. Must be using a solid pair of headphones.
Honestly.
Oh, got him in his sights.
First couple shots goes out, but they are a miss by Haas. But
And Redemption hits.
As you can talk, as you were talking about that speed boost, you just saw Redemption flying.
Oh, nice little heady there, though.
shields have been cracked. Who's gonna get the final blow?
On the trigger.
Haas is going in for the kill.
Uh-oh. Full
Oh, no,
health.
this is not
Oh.
what we thought.
Oh, Haas.
Charged in as Redemption was on a bat. Gets it off, and Haas takes the loss.
Just a little late on that speed boost there.
Haas almost takes the
This
first
game
round.
is about milliseconds, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Just
Not
got there
even-
a smidge too late.
Not even that. Just missing that slight shot cost him the round.
That smidge of a hesitation that was actually lined up perfectly on the headshot.
And we have both again, Wingman. Oh, Wingman PK for Redemption. With the Wingman Mozam.
Mozambique. I mean, the Mozambique does have a faster time to kill.
Oh, I believe it. And I think its accuracy is definitely more there.
More consistent
I
accuracy.
was trying to do a nice little punch boost.
Right, that's it. He's red flagged, immediately kicked from the jump.
Oh!
Haas is not. Notice Redemption. Redemption with a 9 PK, 18 damage.
Redemption was
Ha!
Oh!
What happened? The Mozambique.
Okay.
That was the wingman. Oh, okay.
I
That was
just,
the
Wow.
winner.
Yes, the Mozam winner is what I was trying to say. Thank you.
And
The
now
P-
I'm
that's
pretty
a
sure he
wingman
hit him for
each,
45.
and
with
a
the-
Mastiff and a PK.
Haas with the wild bounce wingman shot. Holy hell.
It is tied 1-1.
Did you see Redemption there? He was waiting like he knew Haas's address.
Yeah, he did.
Sprung the trap, but couldn't seal
Not a closer. Let's see if he can adjust his gameplay. Haas throwing out the punch boosting.
PK and wingman.
Depends on it.
Wingman massive this time.
Oh. Redemption going for the heals and for the crafting mats, even though he doesn't really use them.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh.
Couple whiffs by both guys.
Redemption with a nice head glitch.
wing.
And took a
Oh,
heady.
The wingman shot is just not connecting for Redemption right now. He needs to put at least a 1x on the shot.
Oh. Oh no.
The Arc Star! The Arc Star from Redemption! Can he capitalize?
What did you do?
2-1. Redemption takes it with the arc star. Stick.
What a fucking throw. Call this man Tom Brady, sign him up for the Super Bowl.
At least you can't deflate arc stars.
Wait, what is his buy period?
You gotta buy
Am
your
I frozen?
weapon.
What's up, Barbeck? How you doing, man?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we seem to have some technical difficulties. Did somebody leave?
Is
Oh,
everybody...
I got timed out.
I got timed out as well.
No.
What's up, Barbeck? How you doing, man? Chilling, man. My friend has his little
I'm
esports team, so we're doing one. They're doing the 1v1 tournament. The X-Men.
Yeah, everybody.
Apex.
The lobby closed for everybody.
Oh, yep. Okay. Miss you too, man. Hope you're doing well.
Alright, I'm back into
Hard
Apex.
down?
No,
No,
I'm
okay.
back in.
Nah, I'm back in as well.
It might have been an Apex server crash.
More than likely, this game doesn't have the best servers in the world.
Okay.
But we still
It's
enjoy this
alright.
game anyway, nonetheless.
It's
No.
very intense.
Look at that 2-1 lead that just disappeared.
Oh no, we're gonna take over from 2-1.
Decent tech. I
Yeah,
understand.
we're relaunching the server. But yeah.
He's gonna
we'll,
generate a new code.
Yeah, you just use the same code. I gotta connect to the private match though.
Gotcha.
Alright, we are connected. Everybody is good to start.
Yeah, I'm loading in now.
Never fear, Poho is here.
Haha.
Should be.
Nice, man. Hope
good.
everything's going good with you. How's Halo been treating you, Barback?
Overflow. You're good to go.
Alright, let's see if the boys make any adjustments.
So if let's see if join VC. So we're waiting for him to connect so I can explain how we're gonna move forward. Alright, so you were up 2-1. So which means if you win this next match, that would automatically have gotten you the win in the next game. Or in the previous game. So and that's how we're gonna move forward. We're just keep it a mental note. So anytime
Right when I actually
if
play,
Haas
been sleeping, working, and
gets
playing Genshin.
tied
Yeah, I
up
see
with
you be
to
playing
the
Genshin, like,
it would be the first person
and
to
I'm
take a
scouring
2-2.
fucking, like, from other friends
That
to play
makes
Apex shit with. I see you playing Genshin.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
what I was gonna say, I guess you really
That's
seem
how
to
we're gonna-
enjoy that game, huh? I think I had another friend back home who was recommending me that game as well.
Basic kit. Alright, Jack, I'll see you in the comments section. I guess I'm only streaming on Twitch because it didn't want to connect to anything else, so. Alright. Well, that is how we're carry over. I believe
Sometimes
that
you
is
just gotta
probably
deal
the
with what
fairest
Apex
way.
gives you.
Yes, sir.
And doesn't give a lot of times.
It doesn't give a lot. At
You
all.
just gotta make do. And yet we keep coming back for more.
Because it is the best battle royale game on the market.
Clearly, you haven't played Cuisine Royale. I really like
Sorry,
it. It's
did you
just
say
super easy to play.
Cuisine Royale?
Oh, my bad. They changed the name recently, like last year's Curse Spot now, so.
Dude, when you
It's
said
what?
it like that, I thought you meant something in regards to food.
It is. It's like the body armor you wear is like pots and pans and shit. I really like to see these.
I can
I got a
totally
cast iron
see
skillet.
like
Level
the
3.
chef from the Muppets running around with a butcher's knife and a cast iron skillet. How do you blind them? A little bit of paprika maybe in the eye.
Cayenne pepper. All right, so no change-ups. Octane still versus Bangalore. 2-1.
2-1.
Lot
The
of-
Ockman versus Bangers.
Ours is high.
There's
She's
a lot of,
looking to she's
pressure
just
here
waiting for the
on-
name
on,
change to take effect. So her real name
Redemption to
is
go ahead and
Blast.
seal this out.
See, Hyperscape is
And-
getting.
A
Haas
fair
is
amount
feeling the
of pressure.
pressure.
on Haas.
That's shitty because you know fucking
Yeah, but if you
Hyperscape wasn't a bad game. It's just people just didn't like the playstyle of it. Like I like the concept of Hyperscape. Hyperscape is some of the weapons are unbalanced, which is pretty normal for a lot of games like that. But it's kind of shitty because like it was there, like it had it there, but just wasn't doing it.
Literally off to the races as Haas starts stimming out of the back. Whoops! Tried to go for a little punch boost and swing and a
It
miss.
cost him.
Stopped dead in his tracks. Losing positioning as Redemption is already right next to him. Going for the mat. Oh, got the mats and took the heels. Redemption, I think, just gave up the heights. Yep. Haas is right on his tail.
Oh, those wingman shots are not. Oh, 76. What? And finish them with the Mozambique.
tie 2-2, but Redemption still is on game point, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, 2-2. It's even.
2-2.
So he has to win by 2, correct?
He has to get 2 more, yeah.
So we are
Is a tie game.
tied up. Haasinator doing a little bit of wall
That city
bouncing and
haps-
bunny hopping in his waiting area.
So technically,
He
the
feels good
game
after
will
that match.
still allow it to play out by Haas getting 2, because Haas would still need to get 2 wins in a row here to
Which would put him at
technically
3-0.
beat him.
Yes.
Redemption. needs
They're
to
tied.
win.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking. I'm
We
just
just-
trying to make
oh,
sure
the
there's
game.
no technical issues with the game.
I got you. Oh,
Oh,
1 down hit for Haas, 2 for Haas, 0 for Redemption.
Haas is not playing with his
Coming in
wingman.
with the
He is
wingman.
coming for blood. Oh,
Is that a PK I hear?
67 for the PK.
Broken
Redemption
again.
is
Oh,
whiffing
Well, equal HP.
these PK shots right now.
giving him a
Haas
speed
has
boost
no
every time he
aim
misses.
With that Mozambique, 45.
Oh, he's running.
Oh, can't outrun that bullet though.
Turn it, Octane. Turn it and
That's
burn
Octane,
it.
cool.
Alright, we have
It never
Redemption
did.
back
Like it should have. Like it was a
by
great.
1.
Like I really enjoyed that game. Really enjoyed Titanfall 2.
Back on game point for Redemption. Interesting first game. We have technical difficulties. All.
Messed up speed boosts. Horrible punch boosts.
Punching
Yeah,
the
Ty-
wall.
Like Titanfall 2 is kind of on a
Yeah,
wave. Like
man,
it'll
shot
kind of get
goes
some
to the
hype and then
side.
it'll fall down. Then it'll get some more hype. Then it'll fall down again. But definitely needs a sequel. Like there should definitely be a Titanfall 3. Like probably definitely one of my favorite like arena shooters. $45, $40. Haas has some.
Damage.
Ooh.
Another 30
He's
skin.
literally 1 HP.
He's underneath. He's shooting into the wind.
Shoot!
Oh, that's shitty. That's fucking wild.
And he still takes the dub once he leaves the smoke. Back tied, 3 to 3.
Haas is out for blood, and he's fiending for this win.
Haas's
Yes.
wingman shot is looking pretty crisp right now. And
So-
he's doubling it up with the Mastiff level 1.
Yeah, definitely for
Level
sure.
winger.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I thoroughly enjoy Titanfall 2. Like, yeah. Like, it was just, like, the movement was good, the guns were well balanced, like, the Titans were fun as fuck to drive around, like, it's just a great game overall, in my opinion. Like, there hasn't been, like, a shooter like that in a while. Like, I never got into Halo. I played the campaign on, like, 3, but that was about it. Alright, Fox, what is up? How are you doing? This is a few
With the
shots.
wingers.
Ooh. Who can out-shotgun the other one?
Oh, PK and Mastiff.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a big
Redemption is
headshot.
cracked. The wingman shots. Oh, but the PK hits harder!
Haas
The
wins it at the
PK!
end.
People in this tournament. Right now we just have...
PK showing its supremacy over the Mastiff once and for all.
Use it.
Redemption wins here.
Best mechanics in
It's
any game
over.
I've ever played.
If
It
Haas
did.
wins, goes into sudden death.
This is what, the wild card round, right?
This is game 1 of the wild card round.
So we got like what? How many more games after matches after this one?
So we have a total
Another
of
wild
4
card
matches
match.
after this. It's but best to 3 or best to 5.
Oh.
So the first one to win 3 match sets here.
Haas is coming
Haas.
dead center with the
Gotcha.
pad already, making a hard push for redemption. Got his sights set on one wingman shot already. Climbing up. He's charged up
Redemption
with
going
that
for
PK,
that.
but he's missing. Oh no. Redemption takes damage like it's his job.
Haas is getting surgical with this wingman. It is massive right now.
Bro, Redemption had
Haas is
a
up
nasty
now.
head
Still stand by
glitch, but
that.
because of that massive
I'm doing
shooting
good, but thanks. Okay, I'm
horizontal,
chilling. It's the
can't
weekend. It's
stand up to your
over.
head glitch.
I can reset
Took
my
it
name.
right in the head.
Nice. You seem like you've been
Mhm.
tired. Be sure you get you
So
plenty of
4-4
rest,
this-
Aria. We're waiting for you to come back and stream for us. We're all missing those streams, Fox. Yeah, well, your cats is your profile picture. I love that. I still stand by that. Respawn makes the best mechanical games ever, and they just suck at metas and servers. I still Star Wars game. Agree with that. Agree with that. Haas with the movements, keeping him alive right now.
And he's getting climbed up on. Got the bat off. I think Redemption is doing the same. Oh no, Master versus PK.
This Mastiff is disgusting right now. Mastiff possibly better shotgun than a PK right now.
Mastiff is looking like it.
Inspired. You stand to rise above
Redemption was doing God's work with that 301, but the second he swapped over to hit the shotties, it did not pay off as he had hoped.
Just could not hit the shots to finish off Haas.
Gotta go with
Console.
the spray and pray.
Aim assist OP console.
Alright, round 1 finally, officially in the books. Sans technical difficulties.
Oh boy, we got game number 2 up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Let me make sure I have everything good and set up in the system. Starting.
Countdown has begun.
Took a lot of time spectating
Round
Haas
two.
protect, so let's see what Redemption's gonna do to
Let's
switch
see if
up.
Redemption can bring it up from the rear. Tie this up.
I don't know, the way Haas is going with this massive right now, it might be a clean sweep right now.
His wing shot's pretty crisp as well. I think
Yeah.
Redemption might want to maybe go with the 9 round 1 and stick it out with the R3 round 2, because he was hitting solid in there.
He was. He needs to keep it at distance, and
Yeah.
he wins. You can't get aim assist. You can't get that close. You
Yeah,
will get
exactly.
messed
You're
up.
gonna get locked. I mean, except for that one round where where Haas whiffed the wingman in the corner. There was only one round that the aim assist didn't pull him hard enough.
And I have aim assist override on, so he is getting the 0.4, which is the lowest aim assist value you can get. So,
All right, let's see here.
We got
but like I said from the beginning,
Oh, we are reprising our characters.
Octane versus
The
Bangalore.
Octane.
no
The
surprise
Octane
here. Might as well
versus
stick with what you
Bangers.
know.
I mean, what I said the first time. Redemption just needs to utilize more smokes. And
Fox, did you get fucking brought back addicted to Genshin Impact? No, I'm kidding.
Regenerate too quick.
yes,
So he's basically playing as one of the dummies.
he
Oh, we got a
needs to-
flat line this time.
yes.
Okay. Also sticking with the
Wow.
wingman
I mean,
Mozambique.
packs a punch, it slows you
It
down.
does.
So, if he can hit his shots, which he is a really good mouse player, if he
Plus,
can.
he can play them at distance, but we still have Haas with the wingman, and he can play that at distance as well.
Be
But
right
you may
back.
expect every single time that he wants to hit 45, he's going to be taking about 45 himself from the flatty.
Yeah,
At
flat
the
line is
least.
arguably the best assault rifle in the game right now.
If you can
Arguably.
master its recoil, it
Yeah.
absolutely is.
But you know one thing
But
you
if
can't
you
do
have
on
it-
controller?
And there he is.
Gotcha,
Range
Fox.
hitting. Oh, with the body and the heady, but he still takes the L for too much damage early on.
I got you, Fox.
And I think that Redemption learned his lesson there after the 301. He's back on the flat line. He sees that it's working. See if he kits it out at all.
Haas also picks up the flat line as well.
He realizes, sometimes you just gotta match speed for speed. He's got
It
it
had-
level 1
well,
out.
it's good.
He's flexing the skin there that he's got on.
I seem to have been playing like whenever I'm scouring for my
Actually,
friends
I
with that
like
C
it.
Barbeck is playing fucking Genshin Impact.
There. And now here we go for a flatty versus flatty.
Oh,
And
those
Redemption
shots!
comes out to an early lead,
Ooh,
so
there.
Haas ties it up. Almost close. It's maybe 20, and now it's after that stim a 50% difference.
Haas going for the heels.
But Redemption is gonna push the envelope here. While Haas bats up, let's see if Redemption finds him in time. Otherwise, he better be batting himself. Oh, he's pre-batted. He's ready to go. Both guys hit for 1 bullet, doing 20 damage a pop. Pop the smoke, but overshoots. Haas climbing up, doesn't bother to heal the cell worth. Redemption the same. Redemption's got that lovely 2-time sight.
Drops the Mozambique ops in for a 301. Let's see what he does with it.
Haas trying to wait and lie and trap right now. Redemption doesn't fall for it.
Ooh.
Oh no, he drops the purple wingman. Let's see how it goes.
Haas,
Bold play caught. Let's see if it pans out for him. Redemption batting. Here comes Haas. Not
Oh,
having it.
did
With
not-
the crouch spam just for it.
maybe if he took the time to not hesitate on that bat, he would have got it off the first time.
He would have.
For some reason,
That's fine.
we had our second technical difficulty of the day.
We're getting kicked out.
The stream audio for me you or the game was not being picked up.
Fucking yikes.
And it's missing all of my great play-by-play calls.
Bro, it is.
The audacity. I feel like I'm being wasted.
Audacity.
Underutilized.
You.
Redemption ready to move, sticking right side, while Haas going down the middle, beelining on this stim. Let's see if he goes through. No punch boost this time.
Yo, Jack, let me know
Oh.
if the audio is good or needs to be rebalanced. Thank you, bud, for calling
With
it
the
out.
Skynade, big whip, trade damage. Haas selling up, while Redemption pushing up. Going for the heals all together. Didn't heal up yet. Taking a little bit of damage in the back. Whips. PK
Oh,
shot.
Haas is out for blood.
Damage.
He sees his flesh and he sees red. Oh, but great take of high ground from Redemption.
11. Oh no, the 11th Redemption. You got a chance.
Oh.
Oh, and he comes back. Haas from the low.
Yo, what up, Perico?
Mastiff shot. He is just relying on all these matches with the Mastiff. He is dirty with that gun.
He is crutching the Mastiff right now so hard.
Crutching the Mastiff, or is he a Mastiff master?
I love the casters. They love you.
Like my boy Denzel in Training Day said, he is surgical with that ish.
I mean,
What up, Perico? How you doing,
we all
homie?
know Redemption here loves to play head glitches on this map, and one of the biggest ways to cast that and take advantage of the head glitch is to utilize the Mastiff as it just sprays the whole cover.
We got both of our players going right down Main Street here. They might meet up a lot earlier than expected. Oh, Redemption taking a breather.
Took a second to
Back to old reliable.
got some a little bit more accurate, but a little less damage on that. Excuse me. Appreciate it, Perico.
All of a sudden,
He needs to get in
laser
there.
toss. Coming with the Skynade. Let's see if he connects.
Ooh,
Hits him for a
almost
little bit of
really
damage.
close. I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Got him for probably a good tenor
Haas
there.
is running his little push-up right now for safety.
Hiding, healing, do what you gotta do. Got the bin, got the heals, but he's in Redemption sight. Let's see who can take advantage while Redemption has the full health.
Ooh.
Oh, Redemption
Clutched it up
just
there.
peeks out the other side.
Todd
So, alright, I need to
This
do
is
something
like
reliable.
That R301, sometimes you just gotta go with what you know. Yes, the flatline has some nice damage to it, but reliable, it can do you dirty. R301 for the win that round. And here comes the Haas with the R301 in response.
Copycat Haas.
So we're gonna go tit for tat on this one then.
Matching everything Redemption does. Every weapon he swaps, Haas is there. Say
And here
yes.
comes Haas when
I can
he's
use it
there,
too.
dead center. Hits the pad, taking mid early. He's got the middle ground advantage right now, but
Gets
Redemption with the
leveled.
R3. Damage, ridiculous. Redemption waiting for Haas to peek. Let's see who peeks first and take. Oh,
Oh, what?
Jesus.
What happened?
Trade for trade.
Redemption had the jump.
How did that even happen? Somebody hit more headshots, I guess, right there.
That was clearly Headies.
Because Redemption should have won that easily, but I started
He
pulling
had
those
the drop,
headshots.
He hit the shots. And sometimes it's just a little bit more luck when it comes to those Headies, especially for a controller player. I know a lot of controller players when they're playing, they, they just shoot to hit. They're not aiming for head. They just, unless it's a sniper. Body though for body. And you take the shots as you get them there. You let the recoil take over, and Haas let it take over for him.
Yes, so had to be at least 2 to 3 headshots per bullet.
And again, what we discussed at the beginning of this match, we're not seeing it. We're not seeing the smoke.
No smoke.
No smoke.
And Redemption takes an early lead in the damage. There's a smoke for you. Popping 10,
Here we
trying to
go.
make him move out.
Oh, but he's stuck on that arc star.
On the star. Redemption.
Haas had the aim, but Redemption had the plays.
There was a bit of an outplay there. That was nice. Put the arc to the right and then just you know, aim it to the left. Oh, he is leaving the shotgun behind, everybody. The shotgun is in the wallet. He is going with the arc.
Oh nope, he brought out the massive again.
Back up. He was going to the vault, but now he said it. Go back to the Mastiff. Go with what you got. R3 PK, R3 Mastiff.
Oof.
Oh, what a head glitch, but he took a lot.
Head glitch wasn't working very well in that position. Nice frag by Haas. Scares him out of cover, forces him down.
There's some smoke, but it didn't do much because it was just for movement purpose, for rotation. Oh, and Haas cracks it.
Oh, Octane,
Pretty
he's...
much equal damage, but
They dead.
he's not doing anything for his health.
The 9 PK shots.
Well,
Oh. The movements.
able to get the bat off.
Haas there was just pulling the trigger as fast as he could with the master.
Just hoping one of those shots lands.
Out.
Felt like it had a purple bolt on it.
Bro, it was a barking. Let's just say that.
Problem was, he smelled blood. He didn't realize he did only the same amount that Redemption did. He went in there, but Redemption had the ability to get that bat off, and he basically sold the match by going in half health to full health. Let's see if he plays a little more cagey this time, knowing what just happened. But here comes Haas, whiffing on the pad, bumping his head.
You can't go into fight with a concussion.
Redemption with their early head glitch.
Nailed about 2 shots on him so far.
Ooh.
Oh, Haas, you better run. You just ate some damage, my friend.
Oh, what a great nade again.
Front.
He seems a little nervous right now. Redemption's getting in his head. Cutting off angles. Like it.
He was stuck with the free aim. He had it on point. Let's see if he changed over. That
Nice
was a smart smoke.
I like it.
Haas is
Still
take.
landing shots. Here he comes with the
Still
massive.
lands all the shots.
Ooh, the 67 to crack the shield, but the massive just finishes them off.
Time again. Sudden
That
death.
mastiff is saving his life left and right.
Once again, Haas is too surgical with this massive. This man will refuses to miss.
I don't want to run into this man on the field here. Not with that mastiff, at least.
Not at all.
Does he have 2
Bro.
times on there right now? Oh no, that's just a regular HCOG. I was gonna say he's a psycho.
Psycho if he was running the bruiser and the master.
I think Redemption should probably put his pride aside and throw away that PK.
I'd have to throw the yellow flag and call in for further inspection.
Oh, we've got Redemption trying to play true area here. He took his ult ready to go.
Facts, fucking
Let's
facts.
see what he gets out of it.
Ulti on this map?
Uh-huh,
Aerial
he-
denial at its finest.
He might be trying to keep him in certain areas after he does big damage. Right now, they traded exact same damage for damage. But Haas deciding to throw the Skynard. Almost, but doesn't heal. Redemption, on the other hand, says, I one-up you, and throws his ult.
I see your name for an artillery strike.
Making Haas maneuver inside, which he knows that he only has one place to go.
One
But
quick
no
care
speed
package?
boost.
No.
Don't do it. Oh no.
Oh, the spinning!
Oh.
And
It
the gold
hurts.
Eva, let's see how it does.
The endless mag. Haas with the height advantage.
Sell it.
This is it for 7 shots.
Whoa! But Redemption with the PK shots!
The PK. All because Haas gave up up on what he knew and what got him there. Drop that Mastiff.
It is all tied up. What a game. Way to come back, Redemption. GG's.
GG.
We got 3 to go. He tied it up. He came from behind. He said, this is what I'm about and this is what I'm going to do.
Man.
I like that Redemption there was starting to utilize his kit a little more. I think that gives him some nice potential options for outplay. As well, I like his willingness to, you know, heal. It seems like Haas sometimes, you know, he smells blood in the water, and sometimes it does pay off, but other times he sells the game for it. But I guess, you know, go big or go home, right, Haas?
Full sand, always. Will we keep the same weapon choices going this time? Let's see.
It would have been funny if that's what they actually had switched up. Instead of following up with guns, they switched characters to each other.
Watson v. Watson.
I'll one-up you. I'm going to play Bangalore. Well, I'm going to one-up you, and I'm going to play Octane. That would have been an enjoyable sight. Alright, round 3. Let's see what our weaponry is going to be.
You know, this is
Flatty
one thing
off
I
rip.
did not foresee going into this match, as I scheduled the second match an hour into it, which meant the second match was supposed to be starting in
5 minutes?
6 minutes.
I mean, if you want to see something even more ridiculous, why don't you hop over to Haas's screen and look at that starting loadout.
A repeater.
What?
There you go.
Ah,
He's got some balls on him.
I would love to see Haas come out with the dub on this match set with a 30-30.
I mean, the audacity of somebody just to pick that in the first place. But he takes a hit. They're doing almost equal damage. Nice cover for himself there, Redemption. Way to get around, maneuver, replace. Going to get himself some heals, as is Haas. Opposite sides of the map, great minds.
do think alike.
Both selling, but here we go. Fully charged on that repeater.
Ooh, 57 with the body.
57. Popping a bat, popping smoke, but here he comes, smelling blood in the water. Got the bat off. Time to switch weapons, and here comes that flatline hitting like a truck from Redemption.
Car and a
Oh,
rampage.
and a purple car. Oh, no, and that flatline with the heady at the end as Haas tries to crouch spam him with the car.
Haas
Redemption comes out to an early lead.
Redemption said, "This is my spot. You shall not enter."
Redemption likes that bottom corner. Let's see if he keeps going to it. That's his heel spot, but he decided to bail on the heel and just show dominance with that flat line. Now it'd be interesting to see if either of them go back to the R3. All
Redemption
right,
has a 3-on-1. Haas is back on the flat line himself.
He remembers every time time, he comes for the 1-up. Let's see if it pays out again. Haas early into the mid, but Redemption playing the mats to the side, potentially going for the heels. There he is. Haas smelling him out, trying to get an early jump. Nice arc star.
Ooh, with that flat. Oh, here he comes.
Here comes another archer, but he is hot on his trail.
Woo! Haas rants. Had Redemption doing circles right there for a sec.
Broke his ankles. Basically ran into him and shoulder checked him like a wrestler. Or a flopping soccer player.
Haas is celebrating a little early. Penalty, 15 yards.
Yellow card, yellow card. Alright.
Flag on the play. Haas.
End of R3.
Haas has not went to O reliable. He still has a Mozambique in his hand. Will he switch back to the Massive after this round?
He wanted to get that 2-time sight on the flatty. He may not have had enough cost, and here he is, right off rip, going for mats because of it. Taking shots, big damage. But Redemption got the better of him there by about 25 HP, and gets the bat off.
Reset there.
Gets more mats, gets the bat, but still only has 30 HP at best. He better watch himself, because once he gets cracked, there will be a push by Redemption.
Both taking their time, healing up, trying to get full HP on each other. Who is going to push out?
Redemption not capitalizing, he is just allowing Haas to get that full health for free. Haas trying to get a head glitch, but let's see who does it. Oh! Haas, big damage. I wouldn't be surprised to see him push here. Redemption trying to bait him with the smoke, trying to go for the bat, gets it off. Haas take the time, potentially heal up.
Muppy's opted for the care package, picks up the L-Star. Interesting choice, but that PK shot.
Shot from the PK.
Oof.
Dirty 2-shot.
Said the smoke is where I reside, and you cannot be in my home.
It is so hard to recover from a 63 pump to the chest, point blank. Not much you can do there besides just clinch up a little bit.
Stim and run and hope.
Hope and
Evade,
pray.
evade. As my boy Will Ferrell would say, serpentine.
So, Redemption 2, Haas 1. Redemption's on match point here to break the tie. Will this be our first shortest game of the night?
And lo and behold, Haas back on the Mastiff. He did not like eating those shotgun shots from the Peacekeeper, and he's ready to say, I got you on the shotty again. Eats some early shots. Let's see if Redemption capitalizes.
Oh, that 301 is going to work.
Smacked him, trying to restrict his area with that arc. Eats a stun. Here comes Redemption. Ready to show him what's good, and
Oh, he backed off too soon. The 301 hits, but the flatline hits so much harder.
And this is where the argument always comes in. Flatline or 301. You're definitely going to hit your shots with the 3, but you don't need to hit them all with the flatty.
Not at all.
No, you do not.
And Haas looks like he's going to try and take early mid as he's got a pad ready to go. Hopefully he doesn't go bonk on his head with the little dog.
When you speak of the flat line versus the 3-1, it comes down to an exact time to kill of 1.18 seconds. Those headshot multipliers were trading damage, and then all of a sudden Haas decides to push and just takes it in the face as he's out in the open. Batting up now, Redemption doing the same. Trying to get those early peaks on the pre-aim from Haas. Good
smoke by Redemption to get himself covered, throwing off another bat.
But
Here
Haas
comes
brings
Haas,
up
we know how he is.
the massive. Get a nice 55 shots off. Redemption misses his shot.
Oh,
Oh.
no,
11 to the
11.
leg.
Oh, 33. Oh.
Oh, and then the heady by Redemption with the PK.
The head glitch was not working in Haas's favor for that situation. Not at all.
I mean, the head multiplier damage, as Sir Mind over here was saying, when you take it with a PK to the dome, you're just asking for trouble.
They do add up indeed.
Redemption using his smoke nicely the past couple of games. Not getting the ult, I'm a little surprised by that this round. With a 3-2 win, potential to close it out, Haas needs to come from behind and take this one to go. Otherwise, he is looking at a loss on the match, and he's going to be down 2-1 for the potential one more loss. Here we go, stimming into the middle. Haas coming right down Main Street, but Redemption working his angles. Let's see who strikes first. Let that snake bite. R3 doing as much damage. Haas to Redemption with the flatline. Redemption likes that angle. We've seen it.
Nice little headshot for 45 damage. Fire.
Got about the same amount of damage off on each other right about now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Redemption just says eat the rest of this mag and takes the clean dub. Going 2-1 overall on the match. 1 to go in his favor.
Wasted no time with that 3-on-1. That head glitch was absolutely insane.
He loves that angle right there. He likes to play the exterior while Haas tends to go up the middle. Let's see if that gameplay changes up for him or if he's going to go as aggro as he has been.
Yeah, so if Redemption wins this one, he wins it all. The wild card.
Word.
Luck.
Hey, don't forget me!
You
All
got
I had to do is
sticks,
just click
sir.
on a observer. So you see those white boxes? If you just click on it, it takes you.
Ah, okay.
And this is why Justin didn't make it to the wild card. Couldn't even figure out the observers.
I couldn't even get in.
If you figured out how to assign yourself a team or an observer, maybe you would have, Justin.
See, this is why I just stick to pubs.
I knew how to get there. I knew how to get there. I didn't even make it to the wild card. But damned if I'm not here talking up a storm about it.
At least you sat up for it.
Yeah, I'm here enjoying it. The play-by-play casting is on point tonight.
You know, sometimes
Someone
you gotta
should
hype
sign
up our
you up
players,
for-
but these guys are hyping themselves with the calls and the shots that they're making.
You know,
They-
someone should
they don't
sign you
need me to
up to
speak
a
to them.
major.
Yeah, they are definitely
major
speaking for
network
themselves.
casting the NFL game, this Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did casting for a wrestling company, I did ring announcing for a wrestling company. This is just the next logical step.
Next, Yeezer.
You know, I did my time on the radio back in the day, and here we are.
You definitely do
Putting
sound like
in
you
the
have
work,
a nice
putting in
radio
the
voice.
hours. Well, thank you. Not the first time he's been told that. As we toot the own ego there.
Well, you know, it's not as strong of an ego punch as some players.
Not being
around
in the
here.
wild, not being in the wild card. Yeah, that was enough of a shot in the gut that I'll take the casting as the back pocket shot.
Oh, good.
But enough
All
about
right.
your casters and your play-by-players and your announcers. Let's get right back to the matchup. These boys are in the bye period. Haas throwing it deep already with the flat line, but no sight. Let's see how he likes the sights on this gun. 'Cause I personally am not a fan.
Yeah, the
Both
iron
are
sights.
rocking the iron sight flat line.
And I honestly think that the players on PC have a little bit easier when it comes to dealing with certain sites. You just don't have to worry too much if you have a general idea of where they are. But when you're playing on the sticks, you need to see exactly what you're shooting. So let's see who comes out here based on the Iron Sight Flatty 1v1 to start with the Mozambique in the back pocket. And all of a sudden, they're just both pumping shots into each other, loading the clip, almost freaking each other. Redemption smartly going for the bats.
For Redemption.
Smartly going for the bats, but selling up. On the other side, Haas did not go for the other crate.
It seemed like he was waiting for that care package to come down.
He does like the care pack.
Yeah, this does seem to be a
but
big
I think he's
play.
lying in wait, listening for Redemption to see where he goes. Lying in wait, and the trap pays off. And all of a sudden, with the Mozambique coming out firing one shot down here for Redemption, and he's just trying to evade as best he can, but the speed boost not effective on the climb.
Shot him right in the butt. Right in the
He
pork
took
chop.
one right in the chute.
Right in a poop shoot.
Alright, so Haas seemed to have no problem with that flatline, even from range with lack of visual sights. And Haas apparently nodding in agreement with me, or just real happy that he took that round.
Real happy as we're on a 90-second delay, and nobody should be able to be watching us in real time.
He's excited, he's happy with how he's playing, and this time he ups it to the one-time sight. Didn't get himself too much by way of mats, but he doesn't appear to need it. I'm surprised though, he did not opt to go with the massive again and just stick it out with the iron sight, as he did just fine with that. Here they come to the middle point. Redemption playing his favorite spot on the side, back to the R3. Let's see what
I like how
happens
Haas
here.
turned around and was like, "Who are you shooting at, bud?" A little bit of a taunt there.
But Redemption sticking it out with the PK. And old reliable. May as well get the mats. May as well get yourself some bats while you're at
That's
it, right?
one
Redemption?
strategy I see with Haas is he just likes to sit back and play and wait for that care package to save on crafting metals.
Oh, all of a sudden, just the harder hitting flatline. Just like that. When Redemption, just for that split second, looking towards the care package. It's been 3 matches he's been poking and prodding and making him know it how well he likes to sit for that pack, and it pays off big time in that match.
Redemption like he's opting in for a repeater and a 30-30.
Flatline
What?
and 30-30.
Flatline?
He has 2 30 birdies.
2 of the same guns.
Let's say the same thing.
So dominant.
Impossible.
He's asserting dominance, my friend.
Hey, one has a shadow caps and one has a dual shells. You know, you never know which one you want to use.
Do they still have them both for that gun?
Yes.
I don't pick it up. I hate that gun. Personally.
I love the 30-30. You put the dual shell on there, you could non-stop shoots, but I don't think you can buy the double
Oh no,
tap.
I'm still thinking of the other one. What was the other one that used to be
Shatter
on
Cap?
there? Shatter
Shatter
was
is
a
a
three-way?
So Shatter is it's like a shotgun, but point blank.
And here comes Haas. That blood in the water.
3-0.
The hipfire flatline is absolutely disgusting.
It is a great gun to hip fire, possibly one of the best in the game. And there is Haas's Octane emoting victoriously. We are all tied up 2-2. Sudden death, of course it would come down that way, being that every single match essentially has come down to sudden death, and we are probably going to go to a sudden death of the sudden death nail biter to the end.
Was that sudden death squared?
You know, whatever terminology we may need to come up for it. I mean, things spread like wildfire. You know, throw that one out onto Twitter. We might catch some fish with it.
Some hashtag sudden death squared in the chat.
All right.
There you go,
I'm
Jackson. You
excited
figured
here.
out how Observer works.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
These boys
All right,
showed
sudden
their
death
metal
after the
valiantly.
4th I don't want to say fourth sudden death. Hold on. What do we have? After 2 sudden deaths today, we are entering the sudden death that actually matters. Competition.
Down to the wire as predicted, but of course, as it should be, the wild card round should not be easy to get through. You get to the playoffs to play the best of the best, and may the best man win.
Absolutely.
As everybody's least favorite characters say, it's not about who's better, it's about who's the best.
It is about the drive.
It's about power.
The will, the heart.
We stay hungry, we devour.
Good about the ego.
We devour. I was waiting for it. It's just. All I
You-
had to say was just one word.
You know I'm here with the TikTok references all day.
Mhm.
Oh, you kids in your TikTok.
Mm. We got a
All
man
right.
full of movie references, and we got a man full of TikTok references. And I'm sure all you have to do is say one word just to get them started.
Right down the rabbit hole, and here we go, going with what they know. Bang versus Octane. I will always be forever a lover of both of these characters. My initial Bang was my first main, but Octane, he holds a special place in my heart for the last 5 seasons.
Bangalore was my second main after Lifeline. When they
I was
when they
gonna
took
say, did you
away
start
her-
Lifeline?
Yeah, I started Lifeline, and then when they took away her shield is when I became a Bang main.
RP,
A lot of
Lifeline,
people
Red Shield.
started off-
Rip.
A lot of people start off there though, just because of the support effort that you were giving, because you were not full aware in this game of how to play it with all the shielding, the health, the guns, the ammo, the ultimate accelerants, the this, the that, and all of a sudden there's no tutorial. So the best way to play and learn is to support your team to start.
Exactly, and honestly, they need to bring back the red shield. Like,
Justice
that
for
was
Lifeline's
one
Red
of the
Shield.
best.
I
Yeah.
disagree, but out of the starting gate, Haas, Stimmin, going straight to mid, it has been something that has worked for him. Let's see if it does again.
Redemption with the Rampage this round, really swapping it up for these heavy guns.
Oh no. Talk about hitting
Brought
like a
out
brick
the
wall.
Brought out the redemption. Brought out the rampage.
Redemption brought out the rampage.
Yes.
And here
I
we
think
go.
it's
Haas
getting to
hears
him.
it, gets the bats. Haas heard that rampage.
He's shaking his
telltale
head
sound.
in sadness. Will we see a counter
hiding.
rampage?
I have not seen Haas play this cagey in any of
So
the matches.
timid.
But he heard that rampage.
This is round 1. Redemption should not have a thermite, so he should not be able to charge it. So if Haas can do big damage, get up close, should be able to win this round.
If he stays back with that rampage, he's got a better chance. If he's up close, you have an ability to miss it with the time between bullets. But here we go. Both men batting up. But the difference maker right here will be that our boy Haas doesn't have to get help. But he's pushing the ring. Pushing the ring.
Oh, the Mozambique shot just could not connect to put him out of the game.
Redemption played that rampage like a true champ from the side. Both men playing it cagey, realizing what is at stake here for the boys to move on to the next round of the tournament.
Prize pool $350 is on the line here.
And I
And
hear
it just
half of
makes
that
it
goes to
grow,
the play-by-play caster.
All of
That's
it.
the rumor. That's the rumor that's going around.
That is
Oh,
the rumor.
alright.
We're gonna have to hire independent fact checkers to verify this claim, though.
But our boy
And I
Redemption,
hear they're
he just played
being
it round
paid
one.
off by Prodigy E-sports.
Ah, good place to be paid by. Redemption decides to go back to the flatline. I don't know if he heard us talking about the kick of that mule, but he is playing it back right now. And he's playing his spots, playing his angles. Not so much of a head glitch right now, but he's going to get the pill full of health.
I think he wanted to strike a little bit of fear into Haas to see how he plays, and he definitely was scared.
Absolutely. Haas played that cagier than I've ever seen, but he just took big damage.
Oh, what a throw.
All of a sudden,
Took a little bit of damage from that
Here
arc.
comes Redemption. Redemption smelled
Redemption.
that blood in the water.
Kicking it into high gear, 2-1. Redemption is on match
2
point.
to none. 2 to none.
2-1.
Yeah, Haas has not won a single round so far. He's really got brings out the flatline of the massive this time, so we'll see how it'll go for him.
Last
Versus
game
the
was
flatline
a
and the
shutout.
PK.
If anything, we're seeing a bit of trend here. First game, sudden death, Haas. Second game, sudden death, Redemption. A bit of a fluke on game 3, 3-0 on game 4, and it's setting up to be a 3-0 for Redemption. Copycat.
If
Wild
Haas
card game.
wants to see the next round, he has to win this one right here, right now. Pressure is on. Let's see what he does with it. He seems
All
to
or
be going
nothing.
after mats and going for the pill. Let's see. But Redemption playing a little bit further forward than we normally would see him, starting out in mid. I think he's got the confidence knowing where he's at, and he sees Haas. He's trying to play his angles. Haas is trying to play his, but he takes one headshot there. Here comes the Skynard from Haas. Let's see if it pans out. A little bit of damage, not much, but enough just to show the location. I don't know how much I like showing Haas here, jumping up and just eating one shot at a time, but he's selling up, as is Redemption, trying to get back to health. Let's see which man can capitalize first. 100 by Redemption. It is time to push, and here he goes.
Redemption is out for blood. He has the whole shields. Oh, what an insane PK shot!
Face.
Hope you're not afraid to get your hands
And he
dirty.
just stands there victorious. No emote, knowing what is at stake. Moving on to the next round is Redemption. Well played, sir.
Said this controller aim assist doesn't bother me none.
All those people always complaining about controller aim assist. It's just get good, as they tend to say, and Redemption showed it. He got good. Congrats to both players, but more so to Redemption.
Congrats.
Moving on to the next round, and we will see who in fact he will be facing.
GRGY_redemption says, GG3.
Alright, we're gonna go into a brief intermission here. We'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Good. I can go get a snack.
Like 5 minutes?
What we miss?
You said 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
On it, I will be back refreshed and ready to call. Good job.
So what do we
Good
do
game.
now?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun watching that. That was a very good game. Everybody played really hard. Good to see. I need to turn this down. Here, 1 second. I'm moving to a different screen because music's playing in my ears and I can't hear it. I know. Yeah, you can do that. I just ask that you just throw it up on your the Twitch stream up on your phone so we get a viewer for it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna be recording, or we're gonna be tossing this up on the YouTube or on the TikToks and stuff as well. So. Yep, I definitely will help you out with that. Trash. Okay. Okay. Yep, yep. Go have fun. He fucking was doing his best there. We were going back and forth. I was just like, that was a really good match. You're proud of both of you guys. All right, well, go have fun, ranked. We'll go try.
Say ranked is never a fun time. I'm kidding.
Jeez, I mean, well, you're still up there, so have fun. That's all I gotta say. Stressful, but it's gotta have fun. Awesome, good game. It was fun. It was fun to watch. You know, busted your ass right there. Good shit. I mean, we can tell. Like you went back and forth. Like it was back and forth for a while. What do y'all have? Like ETA, like 5-10 more minutes? Okay. I'll be back in a second.
So what are we waiting on?
Yeah, I mean, during that last match, I kind of thought you should have got in his face a little bit sooner on each round, on each fight. Okay. Lobby's open, so use the code to hop in. Junior, I believe you are the higher seed. Let me fact check that. Habitat 4? Well, it is home field advantage, so.
In the pros now.
It'll be really cool.
So,
No, I'm still not with the pros. Just my friend, mine freaking here. He started this little esports team, and now they're doing like a little 1v1 tournament within that organization. But no, I'm not in the pros now. But hey, maybe one day. Well, not one day, because I'm not officially in this organization. I just help them out whatever they need help with. It. So these guys are gonna be in the pros soon.
what else was I gonna say? This will be a best of 5, so the first person to 3 round wins it. What?
Yeah.
Well, you're the last game of the day, so
Yeah,
we're doing 1 round.
just trying to get some of the people in, get them organized and whatnot.
Y'all are both good and ready? Okay,
Listen to me.
we're waiting on Poho to get back, and then we'll start.
Poho is here.
Poho is here. All right.
We are all here.
All right. So, Haas, I ask that if you're gonna watch an observer, you just throw it up on the stream to give a viewer to the
Okay.
to the Twitch
I
channel.
was just hungry. That's all it was.
And if you're gonna be in here, you gotta dip out of the voice chat. All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Huh? I mean, it's gonna be 17.
We are starting wildcard game 2. Only 30 minutes late.
We're doing
All right,
just
Poho.
fine.
You got this. I'll be back in just 1 minute.
No problem. Both of our players we have this round. Undead versus Junior, aka I'm Trash JK. And of all names, it's quite fitting that JK thrown in there. Junior is quite the player.
Exactly. Played a few ranked games with this man, and he has definitely put the team on his back several times.
I've played against this man in a 1v1, and I've seen he is super aggressive. He hits his shots, he capitalizes. Let's see if Undead can do something with it. One thing I'd like to see from Respawn, however, is to have like a third-person overview from the observer perspective, as opposed to just through the eyes of the player. I think that would be interesting.
I don't know why they don't. Maybe we just don't have access to it, because I'm pretty sure I've seen that angle plenty of time in LGS anyway.
I'd like to see that utilized here, but our players have chosen their characters. Undead going with my man Octane, while Trash is going with the highly utilized character ever since Season 0 of Wraith. Our boys are buying their weapons. We are on the newest map that Apex has provided. Let's see if either is
Biperiod's glitched.
used to it.
Yeah, I think the whole map's glitched.
And here we go.
Yep.
So it might just be a map glitch already.
So
As I speak up the new map, it glitches out.
And another
I'd rather
error.
happen now than in
Yeah.
Midway
minutes.
through. That's
or
fine.
on game 3. Yeah.
What would it be without a messed up portion by Respawn? It wouldn't be Respawn if we weren't playing with errors.
They wouldn't be your
Right.
average Apex games without a few crashes.
And
I'm
you just
launching it.
take it in stride. That is part of the game. You go on, you move forward, you trek on, you fight on, you have fun. And that's what this tournament is all about. That and a couple of bit of pocket change, you know, that to go with it, of course.
Oh, yes. So let's see who guessed the predictions correctly.
And your play-by-play caster is loading back in. Alright, teams 1 and 2 just need to join up. We will get them
Okay,
ready
guys.
to go.
You guys should be able to rejoin now.
Mind, are you in a third-person view there?
Am I in a
'Cause
what?
I was watching the cast as well in the background as I have this on my TV. I noticed that you were able to look left and right while it was in the load-up screen while it
Oh,
crashed.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Are
pop-
you able to just be in like an overview without being in a player's actual purview?
You can be.
I would love to know how that
I think
goes.
so, and if it does, you're gonna have to pick a new one.
Getting the visual from the
What'd you say,
God
which one?
spot would be nice.
Encore? Okay. Alright. So if you hold Y You should be able to get out of that like locked-in spot.
Oh.
Don't push the triggers, or you will fly. If you want to move up and down, you use your bumpers, and then you can like get a nice overview of the area.
And that's in game as well.
Yeah, you can do that in game. Or if you just hit Y, you'll bring it out into a third-person perspective.
That's what I like to hear. Respawn coming in clutch with the additional viewing options. At this point, I'm surprised they just haven't made, you know, the kill cam, because they've got so many different ways to play this out already. And it seems like they've got the different variables and different views. They might be able to combine it. But as stated, here we go. Our players are loaded in with the Aquaman and Wraith ready to go. Character selection is done. On comes the buy period for their weaponry.
I think the Leviathans are mashed together in the background, or is it just me that sees that?
I see one Leviathan top left.
It's like... Oh yeah, the Leviathans are glitched for me. There's like two inside each other.
They might be doing something that we can't talk about on stream.
Well, they're oddly close if that's the case, but who knows?
I figured out my camera perspective here.
Sing.
Oh, this is fun. I'm a little camera rolling around here. Going through the walls, even more interesting.
So Undead, the Octane, and Junior is the raid.
Undead bringing out the R9, close to my heart, but Junior with the wingman showing his dominance early.
Junior pops off with the wingman. I'm interested to see how this plays out, because really closely, Undead and Trash are somewhat similar in natural aiming skill.
And
But
both
it does
guys,
look like Trash just got a no-reg, because I heard a hit, but no damage at all for Trash.
Undead is working at high ground, trying to outmaneuver Junior. Junior phases out.
You need to be following that man right there. And he goes for the pill instead of the capitalization, while Junior goes for the obvious chance to heal. And here we go, R9
Versus a Mozambique, but then Mozambique.
for the win. Something you didn't expect out of Junior. Alright. All of a sudden, Undead shows his dominance, sticking it out with the R9, while Trash is waiting to pick his weaponry still. He might be re-evaluating the wingman, and he does. He goes with the flatline. Let's see if he picks a secondary weapon. He does not. He does not care whether it's a Mozam or a P20. And he decides to change it again, and again back to the flatline.
Changing it up at the last second.
There's a palpable hue just in the waiting room. Both men again going towards the same side. Everybody wants those mats, and let's see who does it better first. Junior coming off with the first shots with the flatline. Again, as we've stated in the prior cast, that thing hits like a truck, but the speed of the R9 sometimes is enough to take it. Junior gets the mat, but he is stuck and phasing out. Good play.
You're being aimed at.
And here comes Undead. Let's see if Junior is aware. Oh, a little bit of a panic shot there, but he's hitting those shots.
Undead.
Did not swap right there to his secondary. It's gonna be 2-0.
Undead relying oddly more upon the Mozam than the R9. And he decides to go away from the R9. He knew he whiffed too many of those quick shots. He is over on the flatline, while Junior, on the other hand, sticks it out with the flatline, regardless of the backup weapon. He does not care. That man has a trigger finger like I've never seen before. So he doesn't care if it is a P20 or a Mozam.
Both are going with the level 2 flatline. You know, and Undead is really, really good with the Mozambique, so that is his secondary comfort weapon. Sticks to that weapon like a little pacifier.
I gotta say, I've always enjoyed, you know, going with the guaranteed more damage ability in those shots that you have, and the capability to even run it as a full auto in the Mozam than the P20. You've got to hit your shots, but ever since they took the hammer points away, I do like the damage that they provided.
Well,
More
now
damage
it's like
and
the
2 more extra shots as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think the P20 is a reasonably great gun, as it does 18 damage per chest, and you can fire that bad boy off extremely fast.
If you have the trigger finger for it, you are good to go. And all of a sudden, Junior playing head games with the port. And
Ooh, but that
both men
flatline.
hitting. But Undead gets the better of it, and he takes that port back. Let's see if he can capitalize. Junior is on the run, and Undead stimming his life away just to catch the man. Can he capitalize?
Oh, but he misses too many shots, and Junior takes the round.
You know,
What?
one of Undead's pretty bad traits is getting up close and personal when he has the advantage long range because of his mouse capabilities. He struggles and will take an L 90% of the time is up close fights. That is his biggest weakness here.
Ironically, you know, Junior does have that aim assist, and that is what a lot of those PC players do tend to cry about.
Yeah,
And those up
and
close
personal.
fights, that's where the aim assist tends to shine. Alright, we got Junior going out far towards the water, and it seems like Undead is heading out the same way. They both like to tend to go to the same angles to go for the same mats, and nobody is learning in Rochambeau when all of a sudden hitting like a truck, both flatlines. Junior really wants the mats, but he leaves himself a nice little escape route there. While Undead is already full healed, Junior just gets there.
Junior with the
Waiting
vert
for
nade.
the peak.
Doesn't seem to get a hit.
And
Oh, nice
Junior
little
has been
head
taking damage. Popping a bat. Not moving. Up here he comes Undead. Let's see if he plays for the small ground, the short fight. He phases out Junior, and that is technically an advantage as we stated for Undead. Here comes Junior for the close fight. Let's see how it goes.
Damage is up.
Shows him up. Says my aim assist is better than your whole arm.
Said you get in my face, I'll show you why you shouldn't do that.
Let's see if Undead can learn from the past 2 games as we are all tied up when he had a nice 2-0 lead.
You know, right now we have a PC versus console game already happened today, and right now PC is up 1-0. Will Junior be able to tie that at 1-1?
Showing their supremacy of the PC so-called God Squad.
Master Race
That's the one.
versus
You know what I'm
the
saying?
Box Squad.
Here we go. Let's see. We got Undead popping off to the right and
Junior
going
popping
to
the face
same
early.
side. Again, these guys do not learn their Rochambeau. You got to throw a twist in. Don't go to the same shot every single time and become predictable. Both men running the flat line this time, though. Undead running a Mastiff. Using that supremacy with that flat line for range. Getting nades, sky, tossed left and right at him from Junior. Here comes the phase out to get back to the portal. He wants to show a little bit of distance that he's liking right now, Junior. He needs to get in there up close and personal because that's where he has been dominant and asserting. Both men
but the
have taken
shots.
a lot off of that flatline shot from each of them, but Undead pulling the pill and getting the extra heals for free while Junior pops a bat. Doesn't have full health, just the bat off. Undead's got bats to spare. Thank God, though, in this type of game mode, you have that unlimited ammo, unlike in the BR. Let's see who capitalizes harder while Undead is pushing forward. Junior, on the other hand, taking the time to slow heal. I like it. You gotta have that mentality. You need to be of the right amount of health. And Junior pushing up for the high ground over the pill, but loses a lot.
Ooh,
of
Junior
health.
is at
All the
1
damage from
HP.
Undead. dub. Undead retakes the lead. It just left his grasp slowly, but he is back there. Let's see how he follows up that performance, and if Junior can catch back up.
Sorry, I just had to do like a audio check because on my streaming software it didn't look like you're coming through, but on the Twitch volume, because I loaded up the Twitch stream, you're coming through. We're good. So
As it should be. You can't hold this voice down.
I see you
can't hold these
came.
plays
I see
down.
you came. I see you came.
so what happened? Undead take the lead here.
Undead has taken the lead. He is up by 1.
And now Junior with the 2x4 on the flat line, a man after my own heart. I love that sight, and most players don't. I will always be a fan of
He
the
just
2x4.
beat up that bush though. 100%.
But the sense on that man,
Danger move.
the sense that he's got going right now, I feel like he's on the ALC.
Junior does
Trading
play on
shots.
ALC settings. That is
does.
in
You can
fact
see
what
it. He's-
happened.
He's
A lot better than me. Me still on default settings and my medium sensitivity.
We may not
Justin over
have
here
the
is playing
skill.
on 4-3.
Hey, if it works, alright? Leave me alone.
Hey, I'm on an even 4-4, my friend. Here we go. Junior coming up hard and strong, but all of a sudden, Undead batted and took Junior's port back to say, get away from me. Take
This
the
long range
shot.
game is not favoring Junior at all right now. He has the closest distance.
And the Mastiff through the air, the Hail Mary.
Whew.
And over the dome shot comes in clutch with the Mastiff for Undead, showing that in fact PC will reign supreme when it counts. Little victory dance by Undead, but guess what? We've got plenty more rounds to go. Let's see how it plays out.
Undead takes the first game for sure. GG's to him.
I like Junior's normal aggressiveness, but I feel like he's playing a little passively, a little cagey here right now, and it is not paying off for him, except in those 2 games that he won. The other games, he's a little cagey and needs to step it up, because otherwise he's going to be down big on a 2-0 lead, and that is not going to pay off. I do appreciate a man who is using the 2x4 though.
But are we gonna see a weapon swap here or a character swap?
I'd like
like,
to
I
see maybe Junior go somewhere else. Maybe to Octane to fit his aggressive playstyle, because he's been using the Wraith get out of jail free card and just getting chased down as he does it.
Yeah, because I mean, Undead's playing Octane, so we can clear that distance and get right up there.
No time flat
Yeah.
while he's already hurting. No time to bat, and I just saw the replay. Oh my goodness.
Mastiff to the face hurts.
Mid bat, bam.
Yeah, I would like to see a legend change here. So we'll see what happens.
Normally, if I start to fall behind on an arenas match, maybe I switch my game up to a sniper, but that doesn't suit to Junior's gameplay style often. So I'd like to see him maybe go to an R9, R3, maybe stick it out with the flatty, but he's got to get up close and personal if he wants to win this match going forward. We've seen him do it before. We might see him do it again.
Justin, who are you picking for this round here?
I don't know. Undead's looking pretty solid right now, but maybe Junior can pull it out this round, at least get a win under his belt for an entire match. Alright, now Undead seems to have Junior's number down to a T.
I'd have to agree. I took Junior, but
Yeah,
that
Junior
was
was
pre-game.
undefeated for the whole entire season, and lost to Hyper at the last game of the season.
which lost him his seeding.
Yeah, which lost him his #1 seed there. Which tells you how close Group 1 was.
Those boys are
And
not
I
no
would-
joke. They were playing for keeps.
I think if Junior can close and retreat successfully this match, Junior will take the dub. as typical, when Undead takes a commanding lead, Undead usually tends to choke. So we'll see if he chokes this round.
Well, let's see this game we've got going. Same character selection, however, Undead goes back to his faithful R9.
Sure, thanks, babe.
However, Junior decided to say, forget the wingman,
Oh, I know, I
and went
just-
with the car.
I'll maybe
And
just
yet
disappear.
Again, both guys go to the same side, but Undead gets the first shots off successfully.
Yeah.
Playing it cagey though, Undead. He knows he's got a better chance from range.
Maybe one of those chewy chips or what cookies.
He makes it to the pill, takes everything, going to take a pull from the
Yeah.
mats, while Junior, on the other hand, goes to the other pill, gets his bats, medkit, and Feeny right next to the dropping care pack. Let's see if Undead realizes that's where Junior is. Bumping it to an L-Star and a PK for Junior. Here comes Undead.
Junior with the face.
He's out. He's about
Brings
to
the
take one
trap.
in the back. Trading shots right now.
Junior shooting like a madman, just trying to do some kind of.
Oh, but that PK shot. Oh, the double PK shot.
The R9 did not pay dividends. Junior with the up close aim assist takes it down. Plays his head glitch and his high ground to a T. Let's see if Undead realizes he's got to go back to the far gameplay. Round 2 loading up, boys buying their guns, and we've got Junior with a Volt Mozam. He knows he's got to stick it out with those short-range SMGs, while Undead sticking with that trusty hard-hitting flatline. Let's see if he uses it from distance, because he's only got that one times on it.
But like I said, you know, he gets up close and personal. I'm giving it to Junior every single time, and
I'm with you.
Undead
That
kind of
follow.
fell victim of getting up close and personal to Junior right there.
Yeah, anytime
He
it's
knows he's
up close.
taking big damage. He smells the blood in the water. The only problem is he cannot capitalize when he gets there. For once, these two finally take a different route, and we are going to see a slower moving matchup. But Junior sees Undead getting close. Let's see who pans out.
Oh,
for
we
him
have
real
a
quick.
UI issue.
Yes. So I thought that was just me.
Okay.
No, I caught that as well for Junior.
Oh, what an high ground.
Great rock.
Oh my gosh.
Junior whips an entire mag.
But Junior can't finish a shot. He gets punt.
Does not pan out.
He got a no ridge to the chest on Undead.
Oh no.
No rich technicality early on in the season in one of my matchups.
Oh boy. I recall.
Cost me the matchup, but sometimes it happens, and we are here in the wild card where this game will be played out as such. What happens, happens. You get a no red, you stick it out, you continue to shoot, and you do what you gotta do to move on to the next round to see redemption.
Can we talk about that high placement by Junior? That rock was insane.
Hyper.
No. The winner of this match goes to face Jack. And the winner of the last match goes and faces Hyper. So it's Redemption versus Hyper. This game will be the winner of this versus Jack.
Alright, Junior taking the pill. Already at the care package. Got himself some mats right now. While Undead is playing distance, he's got him in his sights, but I'm sure Junior got the notification from Wraith's passive saying somebody sees you.
Junior
He's trying to play as high ground as he can in a very different spot, but all of a sudden just
Oh.
Big
a
damage.
full clip. And here comes Undead, little by little. At the care package, Junior, does he decide to switch it? That's all long range. He does. He decides to take the triple take, going double energy, a man after my own heart. Let's see if he can capitalize. And Undead stimming towards Junior, got him in his sights, but only
Could not
one out of the
connect.
bag. And here comes the phase right up close. Let's see if they can get Junior.
He's pulling his cock out.
But he whips on the triple kick with the 2x4 sight. And the Mozam up close for Undead, bringing the results to a 2-1 for Undead. Undead leading this round, coming in with a win. If he takes this one, next round will be up 2-0 on the match, and it will be a very steep climb for Junior to come back.
Junior has a lot of work ahead of him. He wants to keep himself alive in his wild card playoffs.
He's feeling the pressure. I guarantee you that right now.
And he went
He
back
is
to the
feeling
flatline. Flatline Mozam versus Flatline Mastiff for Undead. We know what he did to Junior's dome with that Mastiff early. Both men going out to the same side. One in their sights, and Trash Junior makes the first shots.
And you know, this is home field advantage for Junior. Undead, this is his technical third game on this map. Undead, really out of his elements here.
And taking more shots. He wanted those bats because he knew he was going to eat a couple more. Junior playing his distance with that flatline, and I feel like he needs to capitalize on the up closeness. Doing some nice damage, breaks Undead shield. I wonder if he heard it over the sound of the notification from Wraith. Time to sell up Junior. Reposition as he does. And let's see which man can capitalize. Both back to full health. Junior with the 2 times on there. Hitting his shots, but almost as much for Undead.
Oh, what a grenade. The push.
To make him displace. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Junior gets some big damage.
He wants to capitalize, but he pops the bat. Both men back to equal health, as Undead will passively regen the rest of the skin health. Junior at distance right now is hitting his shots.
Every shot.
Undead seems to be having a hard time right now.
Here we go. Junior giving himself big playability, going back and forth. Let's see if he caught him out and
Undead
knows where he is.
Failing to take a battery.
Undead is realizing where the shield was and gets a no red mid bat, but Junior doesn't care because he's almost at full health anyway. Undead going to the other side of the portal to cut him off, but now he's cut himself off on that side of the map as the ring is going to be closing in fast. Junior needs to watch which way it's coming from as well. Phasing out, which is never beneficial in a 1v1. And here we go. Almost like personal. With the Mozam.
From downtown.
Get out of my lobby.
That was
Gotta
a
love
huge
seeing the Mozam.
huge play from Junior to tie it back up here to 2-2.
You gotta love the Mozam in the kill feed. It's always a pleasure to watch.
I felt the nerves from Junior there to sink that Mozam shot.
He waited. He waited for that angle. He waited for that shot. He waited for that peak, and he took it at the prime moment.
Undead there went in missing a lot of shots, and then when he connected with the Mastiff, the most he could do was 33.
Sometimes, you know, he likes to go with what he knows. I'm surprised he didn't go back to the R9, maybe the 301, but I think he still feels confident as both men start off going to the same side. Both shoot each other. Undead gets the better of it, but Junior and him both back to equal health. Let's see where they go from there. Pre-aiming their shots, and all of a sudden, Undead going for the kill, getting the back. Break by Junior. He's got the upper hand right now, trying to capitalize on the situation for the angles. Take some more shots. 3 breaks. Big shots by Junior, not taking any damage, popping the shield, and all of a sudden, here he goes.
Oh, he doesn't know where he
for
went.
his life. Puts the portal. At least he has the outplay ability to go back and forth, as he does. And he was lying in wait on that port. Let's see what takes a personal battle here. And back into the void through the portal. Does Junior get chased? Here we go. He's trying to play mid-ground to pop that bat safely. Both men at 50 HP, full shields. Let's see who capitalizes. I believe, though, Undead has the advantage with that health slowly healing.
Junior has
Junior
a
just
big,
tossing frags.
big hill to climb. At least 4 tall steeps.
Literal hill to climb.
Literal hill.
Big. It's honestly who's going to make the first play here.
And here comes Junior, but he doesn't know where Undead is. Was that the play? It was, as he hits him for...
Oh, the shot!
Junior excited, as you can see with that mouse jiggle. He is just excited. He came back, took his shots, and won out that round.
I'm excited for him. Those shots were absolutely insane.
That was a nice little one clip there by Junior. Undead lost the long distance battle, which you hate to see it on a PC.
Junior does have that nice little fine aim and can get those little one clips in, and they're super satisfying to watch. And that was a big break for Junior, and he needs to settle up, win this match, get his nerves under control, which it looks like they are. But as you can tell, he was panicking last match to climb that hill.
Junior opted in to buy more health and more grenades, as opposed to pulling a secondary gun or even a level 3 of the flatline. While Undead takes the better of that engagement and takes the level 3 flatline with the Mastiff and the full pill of heals. So he did not need to waste his
Junior
crafting mats on him.
frag grenades at every single opportunity he can. Everywhere besides.
Oh, big numbers again with that flat line.
For speed, trying to get the outplay, and the port cancels.
Yeah, he canceled the port.
He
He
hears
realized
Undead.
that he was fully healthed up.
And here we go, the up close battle. And Junior got a little comfortable. Didn't realize he didn't have a Mozam.
Oh no!
Turns around and takes one to the back.
Oh, he had it.
Had him down big,
If he had
but the
that
problem was
Mozambique,
you gotta choose your secondary and don't let the game throw you a curveball. That is your own game misconduct right there, Junior, and I hate to say it, but you deserve the L on that one.
he did. Bad situational awareness on that. Not understanding that he didn't have the secondary
Mozam.
weapon. Yeah.
You hate to see it, but it happens. And Undead with the pad, flatty Mastiff again. Here comes Junior with the fully kitted flatline up on perp, and the Mozam chosen this time, it looks like, ready to go. Both men going water side, I believe. No, Undead playing mid. You knew where he was at, like he was already ready to deliver a package. Shows up at his front door and takes the better of that first initial engagement. Undead pre-aiming. Junior just trying to get his wits about him and his bearings. Might decide to port in here. Let's see how it goes. Junior just taking peeks right now. Undead just playing his angle, and Junior decided to port and phase. Let's see if Undead follows it up. But now he has that ability.
Oh, that head glitch.
Nice shots, great angle, but not far enough. As all of a sudden, Undead steamrolling with that flatline.
You know, just one minor mistake can just severely lopside the game here. As we saw
Completely
last
changed the
game,
outcome.
Junior had the P2020 instead of the Mozambique, which now is causing Undead to be on match point, when that would have won Junior the game.
And brought
Yeah.
him back into contention. One single mistake is all it takes, and let's see who capitalizes. Undead with the perp flatty and the Mastiff and pad to boot. Junior again with the same loadout, flatline Mozam, and of course he's got his port. Let's see if he can capitalize on a further portal this time, maybe, to potentially get that outplay like he did 3 rounds ago.
Undead already has his eyes on Junior. Ooh, but the shots are raining in, and Undead seems to be having an advantage right now.
Here comes the sky nades.
Big sky nade!
From every angle.
Not
No
enough
Kobe
sky
callouts, and here comes some return nades.
Ooh, that Arc Star looks pretty promising.
It's got the ability to make Junior move, and Undead goes for the pill. He might eat a couple bullets taking this, but he won't care if he has an extra bat in his back pocket. He hits his shots, gets everything without taking damage. Junior, on the other hand, batting up 2 left.
Doing 100 damage to Junior.
The zone is creeping in.
With the port. He's got that distance port behind cover. Going back and forth. Let's see if Undead knows where he's at.
Looks like one of those crafting
Undead
metals, but
taking a shot.
hesitated.
At this point in the game, 7th round, you shouldn't be worried about the mats.
That's very
You play your
true.
guns and play your angles. You play your shots, and you've got to be able to do what you need to do. Oh my
damage.
goodness,
He's gonna
that's a
capitalize
heady
on that.
right there. Here comes Undead.
gonna be able to
but
get that
Junior
battery
gets
off.
the bat off.
Ooh, 66.
Close battle.
Undead lifting shots.
It's the Mozam versus the
Nah.
Mastiff. The Mastiff takes it down.
Just could not hit his shots.
Everybody's brackets, and Undead takes the dub clean, 3-0. Junior,
No, two.
undefeated,
Oh, yeah.
almost season, comes crashing down.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Still got one more game.
Got one
Oh,
more.
that was it. That wasn't it. I thought that was the 3rd already.
No,
Nah.
he
It
needed
felt
to...
like it. He's been beating him in submission, it seems. A little bit of
Game
life
3.
left for Junior. When you just get sucked into the games, you'll lose track of all reality and how many have passed. Here we are, the boys ready for their potential final bout, as Undead decisively destroying Trash, giving new meaning to his gamertag.
Ooh.
Let's see if Junior can make the comeback of comebacks, because if he does not win a single match, his tournament life is over and has to wait till next season.
He goes in as the higher seed, picks home field advantage, and is now getting
Hanging
beat on
for his life.
own home field advantage call.
And it's been pretty decisive as well here.
It has
There is-
2-4, 3-5. You know, besides one
One
small,
Mozam call.
but huge mistake for Junior cost him match set 2 to put him on match point.
The ramifications are real right
He
about now,
needs-
because if he
this
doesn't
is-
close out,
If Junior wins, it will be the biggest
comeback in sports
Comeback.
history.
because he's going to need to win 3 whole match sets to Undead's 1.
This would be bigger than Brady coming back from a 28-3 bout against the Atlanta Falcons to win the Super Bowl. Let's see if Junior can pull this one out for the dub.
Let's see who they go with. Are they going to stay with their traditional Octane Wraith?
Oh,
We see-
Junior opted for an Ash this time.
He wants to be able to neutralize that stim, I believe. And I
Mhm.
know he likes his port, but this is just a one-way, so I don't think he's banking on it unless it's for escapability. Because even still, Junior can always follow, or
Yeah.
Undead could always follow. I think he's banking on
The tag.
laser, the tether.
You know, I think Junior will wake up. I am opting for and believing he will.
You're thinking a
um,
full comeback is in stride here.
You know, I'm not saying that he will win, but I think, as Redemption said, he will wake up. He has faith. I believe he will wake up, and I believe we will see maybe 1 or 2 games won by Junior. But for a full comeback, it's difficult. We might see 1 full match set by Junior.
You would get
Maybe
great
2.
betting odds on this right now if you bet on Junior to win.
But to see him come back 3 games in a row, I mean, it's possible, and I believe he's good enough. But
and we start off with an R9 bolts.
Him completely changing from Wraith to Ash signifies that Undead is getting in his head a little bit.
And Undead, and there goes the first tether.
Did not land it though.
But he is holding him off right now. Undead has the lower health. These guys are very close together, but my man only pops a cell while Junior pops a bat. Just see who can capitalize in this close distance battle, just using their cover for leverage. And he hears him popping it. He decides to make a shot, but he's fine right now until he comes back around.
Cracks the shield.
Right now, Trash.
Ooh, and that bolt went to work.
One thing I failed to mention is Junior is really skilled with the vault. So if this is showing anything, it is showing that Junior is tryharding, and I am here for it.
Hey,
also, rip Falcons in chat. You hear me, Paul?
Get an F in chat for Falcons.
Oh, poor Matty Ice. He just couldn't close out with that atrocious defense.
Jeez.
But what are you going to do? It's Tom Brady, just another one notch on his belt. Both men are going towards the cave. They just love to go the same way. They're in each other's heads right now. Let's see.
Oh, what a nade.
And Junior figuring that he's going to be going the same way. Let's see what happens. Giving himself a little more cover.
Oh, but he caught him with the tether.
Stay back.
But he could not hit the shots.
Undead relies on his gun skill, knowing he can close out the battle with that truck hitting flatline. Ooh. You get the speed with the Volt and nice energy boost damage that each one of those guns has, but that flatline is still going to put in work.
Well, the small mistake Junior made right there was he realized he got the tether and overcommitted and lost his cover from the supply box, allowing Undead just to hit him every single shot. Yeah,
now
play your cover
oh.
even if you have him covered.
Junior deciding to opt to the R9, moving away to the potentially more dangerous gun, less damage but quicker death if you can hit your shots. And I don't know how he works with it, but he's already in the sights of Undead. And here comes the Sky Nade, which is a nice 1 damage hit.
Nice little damage from Junior.
But it gives away the position. That's the most you can ask for if you're getting an only 1 damage deal out there. Here comes the reload from Undead, and Junior trying to capitalize on his position.
Ooh, an unread from Junior.
Only hitting a 9. And here comes Undead capitalizing on the pill, getting all the health. Playing his cover, trying to do what he can do. Let's see. Junior coming with the R9 strong, but whiffs a bunch of shots, decided to opt over to the Mozam. Repositions, Undead has no idea, and is in chase.
He's missing a lot
He
of
breaks
shots.
Junior's ankle
Oh, no.
as he stims alongside of him.
Junior just could not connect with the shots right there.
And we are back to Undead leading this matchup 2-1. Let's see if he can close it out, or if Junior finally wakes up, as stated earlier.
Jack is in the chat rooting for Undead, as that will be who he is facing. And in my opinion, I think Jack's a little scared of Junior.
It would appear that way, but you could see the upset potential coming, and it might not be an upset going into next round with the way that Undead is playing. He is showing some real skill on the M&K. Well, Junior sticks are failing him right now, but both men starting off going the same way again for the umpteenth time, and see who can capitalize better. Undead gets the shots off while Junior is hitting his cell. Tossing the tether, gets him snared. Let's see if he capitalizes with that R9. And misses shots. And here comes that up-close Mastiff.
Oh, Junior with the Mozambique to close it out. He said, I'm not done yet.
2-2.
Junior says, forget the pressure. I'm here to play. Let's do this thing. It is 2-2, knowing his tournament life was on the line and clutches up in the end.
That was a huge play right there by Junior, just full sending, missing 75% of his mag, and then saying, forget the R9, the Mozambique is here to help me. And just
Coincidentally, Junior decides to go with the R9 again.
And I'm seeing
And that's
that.
throwing me for a loop. While Undead is sticking it out with the flatline, which has been, for lack of a better term, old faithful for him, these matchups. And for once, they decide to go a separate way. I think this is the second time this has happened. The entirety of this matchups, they haven't gone the same way. Both men take the pill. And now it's about who gets the better shots off, while Undead has the better distance. Both men teabagging at each other. Don't shoot me, he says! And forces Undead to waste a single cell. Let's see if he says the disrespect is real.
Out of 18
and goes and
games,
shoves the gun down on him.
Out of 18 games, they end up going to each other's side twice.
Not the same side.
What? What is it?
They've gone to the same side all the other time.
Yeah.
And all of a
that's
sudden,
why you're
Undead
here.
with a no-reg.
Oh, the repeater.
30, stick in the snare. Let's see if it connects. But he's got so much time to avoid it from up there. Here comes the Skynades. You gotta love them. Prowler versus the Dirty. Let's see what we can do with that flatline and Mastiff for Undead. He's keeping his high ground. Junior
Ooh, the
does
78
it.
headshot.
30-30. And Undead continues to do like a streamer and peak jump while he's mid-bat. Lucky he didn't take another head.
Ooh, that's...
Still getting rolled.
Oh, with the tether.
Unable to capitalize. Popping a bat, but he is forcing Undead to go through his health reserves like nobody's business. And that high ground supremacy is not helping him right now. As Junior is clapping with that 2x4 on the 30-30. He's getting in close to see if he swaps it over to the Prowler. As the ring is on his tail, does he change up his spots? He does. Repositioning time. While Undead still maintains the high ground, but it's just not helping. And all of a sudden, he lights up Junior, and here comes Undead.
Oh.
Mastiff.
But he couldn't put it away. He couldn't put it away. Oh no! He could not finish him with a Mastiff. Junior gets the bat off and finish him with a Prowler. What?
Overstimmed.
The battery, while Undead just shot off the mountain like a badass from fucking hell, dude.
I looked at him, he went shot through a catapult and just bypassed Junior, was trying to jump that Mastiff. Couldn't close it out. Junior gets the bat off and says, eat this Prowler. Taking the lead, 3-2, says, I will not go gently into the night, and decided to go with a 30-30 because he saw how effective it was last game for him. It was eating through Undead's health. Now, both guys going towards the same angle yet again. But Junior playing back, trying to capitalize with one shot, but Undead taking the bat, the first one at least. I don't know if he got the second. He's got the health available to eat the
Tethered him
damage.
again.
Trying to play for that close distance. Missing his shots there. Let's see what happens if Undead decides to stim. Oh! Throws the pad. I thought it was a decoy, but
Oh, what a shot with the repeater!
to the dome!
Right in the noggin.
Junior to close it out and stay alive in his tournament life.
Junior said, I will show you what this repeater can do.
Well-deserved comeback. Let's see if he sticks it out now with the longer range weaponry. Because he had the supremacy with the close-up, but apparently from far away, if he can get his shots, he's hitting them, especially with that 30-30. I'd like to see him come out early with that 30-30 in round 2.
He said, it doesn't matter what range it is, close or far, I will shoot you all the same.
I personally am not a fan of those iron sights on the 30-30.
No, they're not the greatest on all.
I don't buy it, so I don't know the cost of how much it is, and I don't know if he would be stuck with the iron sights in round 1, and you hate to see it. Why, thank you for moving me over, so I could finish my thoughts.
Yes. Finish your thoughts, and we'll go ahead and start up match 4.
Junior, saying to everybody, this is why you bet on me. The underdog will not win, and I'm coming back. There is no pressure being felt, and he's taking it in stride.
It took him a hot minute to find his weapon combo, the 30-30 Prowler.
Of all the weapons.
I just watched the highlight back on Twitch. Perfect noggin shot. I cannot.
That was a no-scope too, I believe. A hip fire.
Yeah, it was right from the hip.
So it wasn't a headshot per se. It was the shatter. I'm going to rewatch that as a clip, but I'm pretty sure he utilized the shatter caps.
I'm pretty sure Junior would like to see that one in a clip sent to him for his own personal collection.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice shot, as all of us got the cheap pop from it. All right, our boys are making their selection.
He used shatter caps. Nice.
Who are we sticking? Are we gonna keep the Octane and the Ash going, or are we gonna go Octane and somebody else?
Let's see if he sticks it out with the same characters, and they do. I knew that tether was gonna be the reasoning behind why he went there, and it wasn't for the ult.
So you can't.
He needed to slow down Octane. That is quite the counter, if there ever was one.
If there ever was one, because he can't use Revenant to shadow him. So the
most he could do would be Caustic to slow him down in there, potentially Horizon ult, but you can't do that multiple times a match in the arenas. So you're doing what you can with what you got, and the only tack really worthwhile here to slow down an Octane is that tether, and he is sticking it. He's not capitalizing a lot on the tether, but he's keeping him back, which is what he seems to want to do now going forward if he's going to go forward with that 30-30. And Junior with the RE45 PK Mozam combination.
It's level 2 Mozam.
Interesting combination, while Undead with the Naked Winger and the Mozam as well.
I think Junior's just here for the memes at this point.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of these guys goes crafting, but guess what? They are both starting out on the same side again. Nobody likes to throw in rock when they're supposed to throw in scissors versus paper. You gotta shake it up sometimes, and both these guys just seem to know each other too well, while Junior decides to opt for the Mozambique from distance, because he knows that RE is going to be ineffective with the recoil from that far out. Oh, and he snares him. That health is slow. Not taking any damage, and there goes Undead. Let's see what happens.
Oh!
Undead.
What is going on?
Whip.
They both panicked! Undead thought he was dead and just stopped moving. Junior was out of ammo. It was just a standoff
Total
I've ever seen one.
anarchy. There was a 5-second parlay.
Everybody.
No, I was watching this 1v1 tournament.
I can't even say that on air.
I'm in
But they need
awe
to
of
change
what I
their
just
pants.
I'm also
Need
casting.
to change their pants.
Mhm.
Look, you're streaming
Junior
yourself.
going with the same loadout.
Yes.
The RE Mozam Blue Bolt. I am shocked in round 2, but neither really picked up the mats. So I guess they're stuck with what they've got. Meanwhile, Undead going for what's been working for him with the flatline Mozam.
Junior's just trying
Let's
to
see
save
which combo
medals
pays
here
off.
while he's up to be able to afford the 30-30 and the
And lo and behold, both men go to the same side yet again.
Oh,
Tether
the
again.
tether with the arc star.
Junior is
Loving the tether.
Junior is pretty close to 100% on that tether for the day.
He is doing some nice damage with that Mozam, but here comes Undead and taking it as he runs.
But that Mozambique is absolutely disgusting right now.
From distance, nowhere to run. Those shots are gonna go faster than you can run, Octane. And he goes to the ground swinging.
I guess at this point, Octane might need some new pumped up kicks.
I just watched that weird game, that weird first round where everybody just stood and stared at each other. Junior here coming in at 2-0 on the game.
Making
long as he
his
doesn't-
comeback. And
And-
going
and
with
he
the
doesn't mess up.
Mozam again.
Well,
Playing
if he
the
doesn't mess up
aggressive
here,
style.
he can theoretically tie up the match sets and make it a 2-2 where the next game is sudden death.
And both guys go to the same side yet again. But here's Undead switching up his weaponry with the 30-30 and the RE saying, if it works for you, watch me do it.
Oh, and
Here it is. One shot to go for Undead. And Junior deciding it's not worth it. Just gonna take the L here.
oh my
He had
No
huge
L
health
for me.
advantage.
god! Junior with a huge upset. Wow.
Here we are, tied up. 3-0 on that matchup. Undead, you whiffed a little there, buddy. But let's see if you can realize your mistakes and come back.
Undead was one game away from a clean sweep, but Junior said, I am not going down without a fight.
The odds makers had it in Undead's favor, and lo and behold, Junior's saying, I will not let Vegas get paid out. We should totally have this on DraftKings.
Second.
I don't doubt that people would bet on this.
I have the game 5 set to start in 60 seconds.
In Storm Point?
No. Could you imagine?
They'll see each other. Knowing these two the way they've played the last 4 matchups, they would still land at the exact same place.
Barometer.
And Junior would be down low with the 30-30 at barometer, while Undead would be up high, just eating those bullets to the dome like he did 2 matchups to go. I gotta say, Junior's resolve in the face of adversity. This man is showing some true grit here. Coming back, ready to go. He's all tied up. Maybe he was just trying to give us a little bit of drama, knowing he could do it from the beginning. Maybe it was luck coming back.
Well,
we don't know.
Well, I just put it on the Discord for everybody to pop in, watch the sudden death game. I should have thought about that for the last sudden death game that we had. But yeah, just because this is going into sudden death, and I'm just now thinking about it. Hit everybody up on the Discord to come watch this one live.
And Justin enters the game 5 times over before everybody.
You know I'm here always. Once I figured out how to get in, you can't get rid of me.
Justin's like, I'm here all week.
All week.
You know, I was hungry for some dinner before the matchup, but this is filling me up just fine. The
This
drama
house
is there.
to be. It is, and we are entering guns that I didn't even think were going to be played as much as they are. The 30-30 had a huge
surprised. Yeah.
impact. The Prowler had a huge impact, and now
Yeah, like, well, what pros? This is. It is system-based matchmaking for fucking Apex is not the greatest barback. It is not the greatest at all. It definitely needs to be a little bit better. Not a little bit. It needs to be a lot better. Like, it just needs to be improved.
sudden death. And just doing quick math here. Let's see. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. 4.
His mind works out his
Tactical.
Sesame Street numbers. We are loading in. The boys are picking up their numbers. What do you got for us, Mind?
So technically, Junior has won a total of 12 matches over today, and Undead has only won 11. So mathematically, Junior is just coming in, cleaning up for a clean sweep. This is
Last round was a full sweep.
Yeah, Junior's on a 2-game win streak. You know, I thought it was possible.
Oh,
but
for the 3rd time only. These guys were pre-aiming their sights ready to go. They did not go to the same side for the 3rd time in our eventual sudden death matchup.
Now this is huge because Undead had all the confidence in the world that he was going to clean sweep Junior, and just lost it a lot. Like, will he earn? Like, will he get his self-control and drive back to win this? Clearly, Junior here is hungry.
Junior's back on a 45 in a Mozambique, so he knows what works with him. He is sticking to it.
I'm enjoying this because they just keep going different routes for the first time, and they just can't seem to find each other. And Junior just caught eyes of Undead.
Will he shoot the Mozambique? He does.
It's been working for him. He plugged up Octane running before.
30
That
damage
he can do it.
from across the field. Another
Another
no red.
force team, but here we go. Nice little nade. If he damages himself here, let's see what happens. Snare does not tag. Coming into that close range.
Undead seems to be lost, but he's getting his bearings right. Oh, Junior goes for the melee, but misses.
TKO. For the round.
Junior should have just pulled out the Mozambique at that point.
Well, he had an empty.
Ah, you're right, you're right.
Sick and tired. He was sick and tired of Junior's win streak right now and punched him square in the jaw to promote his dominance and supremacy. Let's see if Junior can capitalize in the 2nd round.
Junior maxed out the Mozambique. Level 2 RE45 and a level 3 Mozam. Did not opt for the extra tether though.
While Undead takes the Volt in the Mozam. Let's see which one pays off.
You know,
The
I
speed
think
of the rear, the Volt's power.
Junior is messing up here by not going with the Prowler on what helped him come back this win streak here.
While
You know?
Junior gets the pill and everything that comes with it. Nice 30 damage from distance and a ton of damage. Displacing, trying to throw Undead off and get him from the back. see what happens. Oh, Undead is off the scene. Clear cut and ready to heal. Not enough heals to make up for it, though, while Junior has got 3 bats in the back pocket. And Junior's just staring down the pill to see if he's going to make a move from Undead, but Undead is clear cut across the country.
They are in end
Pulling
zone,
the
end
havoc.
zone right now. Protecting absolutely nothing.
And Junior
Nah, that's fine.
no
Thank you,
idea
chips.
that he got the care package open from Undead. While
Give
Undead
it.
is trying to make a move with that bolt.
Nah.
At least he's got a bat from the
No,
left
I just know what
corner.
they did.
Junior is trying to get back that height that he desperately needs. As he hears Undead right on the opposite side of that wall. Oh, and the Mozam's coming in hard.
Junior is absolutely going to town with the Mozambique.
That's huge. It's huge right there.
And they are all tied up, knotted up at 1. And Junior opting for the blue bolted Mozam because it is paying dividends.
Junior's here to show that, hey, the Mozambique is indeed the best shotgun in this game right now.
Tier gun if I've ever seen, he said.
He is sticking with the 45 Mozambique. I say he drops it. I say he picks back up either the Prowler or the Volt.
Alright, Barbeck, you have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your weekend, man.
I'm not willing to cash. So, let's see how it pays off for him. Will it bankrupt
I think,
him?
as you stated
pay off.
earlier, he woke up. He's playing his aggro style, and of course, they're back on the same side, it looks like. Ready to shoot at each other, throwing the snare, gets the snare and the arc off. Let's see what happens. Nowhere to go, takes the big damage, and no reg. And follow up, let's see what he does with that Mozam from distance. And there it is again with the Mozam. He is
Closes
feeling
in.
himself.
With the Arc Star snare
Shit hard.
Mozambique on
Yeah.
the poop shoot.
The poor guy just had no place to go once he was snared, and like I stated from the get, this is why he chose to slow down Octane. It was a great strategic call by Junior.
Game
Let's
point
see if
for
he can
Junior.
close it out.
If Junior wins, it is done. He is emoting. He is ready.
And he has his ult.
Stop me.
But he has
Oh,
one
and
tether.
he's
though.
talking smack.
If
Sound
Undead
bites from
here
Ash.
wins, they're going to have to at least win 2 more games to be put into a solid position here.
Both guys go the same way, but nobody sees each other right now. Both looking at weird angles. Let's see what happens. And first shots go to Undead, but he takes some damage. Junior hoping for the same results with that Arc Star, but it does not pay off. Both men batting up, getting on equal footing. And let's see what happens. Junior gets a nice replacement bat. And he
Charged
is not
PK.
going anywhere.
42.
And Junior with the RE and the Mozam.
Oh, they have to reload!
He's got the angle.
Oh!
Low roll.
With a Mozambique and a RE45.
Games in a row. That is
Undead, I feel
huge.
for you, bud, but Junior earned the match. The irony being, he forgot to pick the Mozam that lost him one of those matchups. And decides, I'm
Yes.
never forgetting again.
I never forget you.
3 games in a row.
He made
That's
his strategic
huge.
ideas. He did some good God's work by changing over to Ash, swapping the weaponry repeatedly, but then finding that Mozambique gave him that nice, warm, cuddly feeling in the end and took it down with that one.
That, you know, I had the feeling he could do it, but I felt it was impossible.
I think
Coming back
Junior was
3
just trying to
games in
give
a
us
row.
some high drama in the end. You know, he knew he could come for it. I mean, you gotta give it to Undead. He played great those first 2 rounds. But Junior said, "Not in my house, not after my season. I'm here to stay." And Junior advances.
Junior does. And that is it here with us today. And catch us next week. If there is technical difficulties with the code, the semifinals will be played next Friday. That is it from here. Catch you guys next time.
Bye. So what do we do now?
I just ended the stream. Hopefully it allows the stream to go, which I think it does. I think it just ended.
Yeah, it says offline. I'm on the stream right now. It says offline.
Okay.
All right, chat. Give me
I
just
haven't done that in a long time. That felt good.
Just a second.
Oh,
I'll
it
restart my
used to
stream
have
here, so this stream will restart and get some new titles and thumbnails going.